definition of intercepts. What is meant by intercept? Or if intercepts are given, how to write equations of the lines, equation of the required line, etc. we are going to consider. So let me start with respect to the new definition, that is nothing but intercepts. New definition, which is nothing but intercepts. Intercepts, and here we are having two different types of intercepts, that is two different types of intercepts means we are having x-intercept and y-intercept. So let us consider the definition of x-intercept and the y-intercept. In order to consider the definition of x-intercept and y-intercept, let me consider the coordinate plane, or I will consider these two coordinate axes together, x-axis and the y-axis. And here this is nothing but origin of the Cartesian coordinate system. Let me to consider one line which cuts the x-axis. This is nothing but the line L. So we are considering one line L. This line L cuts the x-axis at one point, and that is nothing but A. The line cuts the y-axis at the point B. Line cuts the x-axis at the point A, and line cuts the y-axis at the point B. And here for the point A and B, we can write the coordinates. Since the point A that lie on the x-axis, and already namge gottuntu, if any point lie on the x-axis, then only the x coordinate is present and the y coordinate is 0, clear? So therefore here I can consider coordinates of the point as a, 0. Bere yava terms takolbodu, a, 0. For example, a, 0 may be 1, 0, 2, 0, 10, 0, 100, 0, like that. So a is the point with the coordinates a, 0. What is this meaning? That is nothing but distance from the origin to the point A, that is nothing but A units. Distance from the origin to the point A, that is nothing but A units. And here for the point B, I can consider the coordinates. For the point B, I will consider the coordinates as B is a point which lie on the y-axis. So therefore for the point B, only the y coordinates are present and its x coordinate is 0. So each point we can represent it as, or we can identify it as ordered pair of x comma y. This x represents the value which is present along x axis, and y represent the value which is present along the y axis. So therefore for the point B, x coordinate is 0. What is the y coordinate? So y coordinate I will consider the constant as b, and this is nothing but with respect to the line L. So if a line cuts the x-axis at the point A with the coordinates a, 0, and the line cuts y-axis at the point B with the coordinates 0, b, then I can consider the definition of intercepts. And with respect to intercepts, let us consider the points, that is, if a straight line if a straight line cuts the x-axis, if a straight line cuts the x-axis, if a straight line cuts the x-axis at the point A, and the y-axis at the point B. If a straight line cuts the x-axis at the point A and the y-axis at the point B, then OA, that is from O to A with the proper sign, then OA with the proper sign, is called x-intercept. Then OA with the proper sign is called x-intercept, and OB with the proper sign and OB, O to B. So, here from O to B we are having the distance as B, small letter b, and OB with the proper sign, and OB with the proper sign is called, OB with the proper sign is called y-intercept. OB with the proper sign is called y-intercept. So, this is nothing but the definition of the intercepts, that is x-intercept and the y-intercept. What is meant by x-intercept? What is meant by y-intercept? Very simple definition. If a straight line cuts the x-axis at one point with the coordinates a, 0, and if that line cuts the y-axis with the coordinates 0, b, then the OA with the proper sign is called x-intercept, OB with the proper sign, that is called as y-intercept. And here I can consider this possibility, that is, so if we are having two mutually perpendicular lines xo x dash and yo y dash, somewhere here you are having origin of the Cartesian coordinate system. So, one possibility you can consider like this, that is OA and OB, this is one possibility, or you can consider the line like this, that is OA and OB, this is the second possibility. You can consider a line which passes through the first quadrant and the third quadrant. So, here also you can consider OA, OB, or this, we are having several possibilities with respect to intercepts you can consider. So, therefore, with respect to proper sign means the sign we are going to consider with respect to the given quadrants, that is with the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, or etc. So, let me to write the next point, that is second point is, if the x-intercept is, if the x-intercept is A, if the x-intercept is A, so what is the meaning that if the x-intercept is A? So, if the x-intercept is A, here I can say that this is x-intercept now OA, and this OB I can consider it as y-intercept. If the x-intercept is A, then I can say that this given line L that passes through this point A, 0, and if the y-intercept is B, then I can say that the line L passes through the point 0, b. Clear? So, if the x-intercept is A, then I can say that then the line L, if the x-intercept is A, then we can say that then the line L passes through, then the line L passes through the point, which point? Then the line L passes through the point A, 0. If the x-intercept is A, then I can say that the line L that passes through the point A, 0. Let me consider another point with respect to y-intercept. So, if the y-intercept is, if the y-intercept, so what is y-intercept with respect to our diagram now? So, if the y-intercept is B, so if the y-intercept is B, then I can say that then the line L, then the line L passes through, then the line L passes through which point? Y-intercept is B. So, y-intercept is B means line passes through the y-axis. If the line passes through y-axis, then the coordinates of the point, they are nothing but 0, b. Then the line passes through the point 0, b. So, let me consider one or two examples for this, that is intercept, x-intercept and y-intercept. Let us consider example 1. Example 1, that is, so example 1 or some examples I can write in order to consider or in order to understand the definition of intercept, x-intercept and y-intercept clearly. So, let us consider the first example, that is, if the x-intercept is 7, if the x-intercept is 7. So if the x-intercept is 7, what I can say, that is, if the x-intercept is 7, if the x-intercept is A, we can say that the line passes through the point 0, 7, A, 0. So if the x-intercept is 7 means this point lie on the x-axis, or I can say that then the line passes through, if the x-intercept is 7, then the line passes through. So line passes through which point? The line passes through the x-axis, or x-coordinate is present, that is 7, and its y-coordinate is equal to 0. If the x-intercept is 7, then I can say that the line passes to only the x-coordinate present, y is 0, that is 7, 0. So let me consider the next example, that is example 2. Example 2, it is given that if the line passes through, ordered pace 0, -4. If the line passes through ordered pace 0, -4. So what is meant by if the line passes through 0, -4? See here, the x coordinate is 0 and the y coordinate is -4. If the line passes through 0, -4, then I can say that then the y-intercept is, for the given line the y-intercept is, if the line passes through this point, then the y-intercept is, what is the y-intercept? Y-intercept is nothing but -4. So y-intercept is -4 means that is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4. Somewhere here you are having 0, -4. This is the point 0, -4. That means I can say that the line passes through, so this point, that is 0, -4. Clear? X coordinate is 0 and the y coordinate, that is nothing but -4. And this is with respect to the concept of intercept. So we have learnt what is meant by intercept. What is meant by intercept? If a straight line passes through the x-axis with respect to some point and that passes through the y-axis, or the line passes through the point 0, b, then OA with the proper sign along the x-axis is called as x-intercept. OB along the y-axis with the proper sign, we can call it as y-intercept. So the next concept is nothing but we are going to consider various forms of equations of line. So in the beginning we have considered what we are going to study in this chapter. As the first part you are going to consider introductory part of the chapter, correct? So introductory part already we have completed, and the second part is nothing but slope of a line. So till now we have discussed with respect to the slope of the line, that is what is meant by slope of the line, how to find out slope of the line if the inclination of the line is given, how to find out slope of the line if the line joining two points are given, and we have derived conditions for if the two lines are parallel to each other, if the two lines are perpendicular to each other, what is condition with respect to their slopes, and we have completed the definition of intercepts also. So the next concept is nothing but various forms of equation of a line. So next concept, that is nothing but various forms of equation of a line. So if a line is given, or what are the different methods to represent a given line, so that is nothing but various forms of equation of a line. And here we are having some types with respect to various forms of equation of line. In that first form or the first type, that is nothing but slope-intercept form. First type is nothing but various forms of line. In that first one, slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is slope of the line is given and the intercept is given, that is y-intercept will be given. We should find out the equation of the line. And the second form, that is nothing but slope point form. Second one is slope point form of the line. That is, slope of the line m will be given in the question, or the inclination will be given. You should find out the slope, and the line passes through one point, that is given. So, if these two data given, slope and a point is given, then we are going to consider slope point formula. And the third one, that is nothing but 2-point formula. 2-point formula to find equation of a line. So, we can find the equation of a line if two different points are given, that is, if P and Q are any two different points with the coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2, you can apply 2-point formula. Next, fourth one, we are having it as intercept formula. So, intercept formula means just now we have completed what is meant by intercepts. So, if the x-intercept is given and the y-intercept is given, then we can apply intercept formula in order to find out equation of a line. And the fifth form or the method, that is nothing but normal form of a line is given. That is, so we can find out equation of a line by using the normal form. And the last one, that is nothing but general form or general equation of a line is given. So, this is nothing but the sixth form of equation of a line. So, these 6 forms we need to consider. We are having derivations for all these 6 forms, and by using the formula we are going to find out the equation of a line. Okay. So, these are the 6 different forms of equation of a line. So, let us discuss one by one each of the forms. First form is nothing but slope-intercept form. And what is the use of slope-intercept form of equation of a line? We are having different types of questions with respect to this straight lines chapter, and if the slope of the line is given and intercept of the line is given, then I can consider this form, that is slope-intercept form. That is, so either the slope will be given in the question, or sometimes the inclination of a line, that is theta, will be given in the question. By considering theta, you can get the slope and you can apply the slope-intercept form. So, let us write the statement of this result, that is slope-intercept form. The equation of a line, the equation of a line, the equation of a line with the slope m, the equation of a line with the slope m, equation of a line with the slope m and y-intercept, and the y-intercept c, and the y-intercept c is given by, and the y-intercept c is given by y is equal to m into x plus c. Equation of a line with the slope m and the y-intercept c is given by y is equal to mx plus c. So, here let me to write the proof of this result. So, the proof of the result I can write like this. We should consider the given data. What is the given data here? Given that the slope of the line is m and the y-intercept is given, that is c. So, what is meant by y-intercept is c? So, already we have completed, that is y-intercept is c, which implies that I can say that the line passes through which point? ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ y-intercept c ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ, where c is a constant, the line passes through the point ordered pair x, y such that only y-intercept is present, that is y coordinate, and the x coordinate is nothing but 0, c. So, this data is given in the question, right? If the y-intercept is c, then the line passes through the point 0, c. By using this given data, let me to draw the graph, or we need to consider the particular or the proper diagram with respect to the given data, that is nothing but I am going to consider x o x dash line and y o y dash line I will consider, that is nothing but, so here I am going to consider this, that is x dash o x and y dash o y, x o x dash and y o y dash. Now I am considering a line with the y-intercept C. So that is, we need to consider one line which passes through the point 0, C. So let me consider this as the line, and at this point of intersection I am going to consider this as the point A with the coordinates 0, C, because the y-intercept is, and from the origin to the point A, this distance is nothing but C units, clear? And we are going to consider another one. So in order to write the proof, we are going to consider one arbitrary point. What is meant by a line? Line means that is nothing but joining of infinite number of points, correct? Joining of infinite number of points, and you are selecting any one point randomly. ಅಷ್ಟು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು randomly select ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, that point you can consider it as arbitrary point, correct? Arbitrary point. Assume that we are having a class of 100 students. Out of 100 students, randomly I am selecting one student, that is nothing but arbitrary selection. Or so here over this line L, so this I am going to consider it as the selected line, and over the line I am going to consider one arbitrary point, that is nothing but P of x comma y. Anywhere on the line you can select that point, clear? Anywhere on the line we can select that point. So now we know that there are 2 points which are lying on the line. One is the given point A of 0, C, that is y-intercept is given. So therefore we have considered the point A with the coordinates 0, C, and another one I have selected the random point, that is P of x, y, or arbitrary point. For these 2 points I can find the slope. ಹೇಗೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸ್ಲೋಪ್? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಿರೈವ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಫ್ 2 different points are given, then the slope of line joining points is given by the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, clear? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus of x into 1. So here let me to consider like this, that is m, I will find out m is nothing but slope of the line. Slope of the line is equal to m, and here m is nothing but slope of line joining these 2 points. That is, first point I will consider it as x1 comma y1, and this point I am going to consider it as x2 comma y2. No need to write all these. x1 comma y1 I will consider it as 0 comma c, and x2 comma y2 I can write it as x comma y. So what is the formula? That is y2 minus y1. What is the value of y2? y2 is nothing but y. y2 minus y1 value is equal to c, that is y minus c divided by x2 minus x1, that is x minus 0, that is nothing but x. So any one point you should consider it as x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2, and substituting in the formula, that is slope of the 2 lines given by y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This simplification I can write it as m is equal to y minus c divided by xm, or m into x, that is mx is equal to y minus c. So which gives the statement as y is equal to m into x. Y can be written as m into x minus c to the LHS, that is nothing but plus c. So this is nothing but the first result or first form of equation of a line, and the first form of equation of a line, that gives the formula as y is equal to m into x plus c. Y is equal to m into x plus c, where m is nothing but the slope of the line and x is x comma y, they are the variables, and c, that is nothing but a constant which is nothing but y intercept, and from the origin along the y axis s2 distance into with the proper sign, that is nothing but y intercept. Clear? So, this is the formula. Remember this formula in order to write solution for the questions. So, let me to consider one example with this, that is the equation of a straight line. Example 1, the equation of a straight line, the equation of a straight line with the slope, the equation of a straight line with the slope minus 2 by 3, with the slope minus 2 divided by 3, and the y-intercept phi is given by, and the y-intercept phi is given by. First, we should be able to find out or to verify what are the given data. What is the given data? Slope of the line is given, that is value of m is given, and the y-intercept is given. So, y-intercept is nothing but phi. So, here I can consider the first formula, that is y is equal to mx plus c. Why I can consider the first formula y is equal to mx plus c? Because m value given and also the value of c is given. So, let me consider the formulas. I am going to consider this formula, that is y is equal to mx plus c, and here the value of m, that is slope, is nothing but minus 2 by 3. This is given in the question, and the y-intercept is nothing but c value is given, that is phi. Substitute in the required formula and try to get the answer. Y is equal to m into m value is minus 2 by 3 into x plus the value of c is equal to phi. Simplify or simplification gives 3 multiplied with y, that is 3y, or I can write like this. If it is required, write one more step, that is y is equal to minus 2x, 3 5s are, that is nothing but 15 divided by 3, or that becomes 3y is equal to minus 2x plus 15, or I can write it as plus, which implies that 2 into x plus 3 into y minus 15 is equal to 0. That is nothing but required equation of the line. And here, being the first year science students, we can write the required equation within one line or two line we should be able to write, but try to write the solution with minimum number of steps, that is nothing but simplification gives the equation of the line as 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y minus 15 is equal to 0, and this is nothing but this is a question for 1 mark, that is it. So, let us consider the next question. Next question is second question. A straight line makes an angle. Second question. A straight line makes an angle. A straight line makes an angle of 135 degree. A straight line makes an angle of 135 degree with the positive direction of x axis. Straight line makes an angle of 135 degree with the positive direction of x axis, with the positive direction of x axis, and its y-intercept is, minus 3 by 4, and its y-intercept is minus 3 divided by 4. Find this equation. Find its equation. So find the equation of the line with respect to the given data. So what is the given data? Straight line makes an angle of 135 degree. Instead of slope, the angle made by the line is given. Angle made by the line means that is nothing but inclination. So let me write the solution of the given question, that is, so solution we can write it as angle made by the line, that is theta is equal to 135 degree, correct? Theta equal to 135 degree, and if we know the value of theta, we can get the value of m, that is slope. So next, 135 degree with the positive direction of x axis and the y-intercept is given. So how to represent y-intercept? Y-intercept is nothing but that is represented by c with the first general formula. So therefore c is nothing but minus 3 divided by 4. So first let's find out what is slope of the line, and after that we can write the required equation of the line. How to find out the slope? If theta is given, then slope is given by the formula m is equal to tan of theta. Formula m is equal to tan theta. We know that theta is equal to 135 degree. Therefore, that becomes theta is replaced by 135 degree. M is equal to tan 135 degree. So this I can simplify like this, that is tan 135 degree, and 135 degree you can write in terms of 180 minus theta, or we can write it as 90 plus theta. So if we are writing it as, I will write this as 135 degree means that is nothing but 90 degree plus 45 degree, correct? 90 degree plus 45, 90 plus 45, which is nothing but 135 degree, which can be written as tan of 90 plus theta. Here at this point we should remember the allied angle formulae with respect to trigonometry chapter, correct? So tan 90 plus theta means, so if we are going to write tan 90 plus or minus theta, or tan 270 plus or minus theta, then for the function tan I should write the co-function. What is co-function for tan theta? That is nothing but cotangent theta, correct? Cotangent theta, tan 90 plus theta, that is nothing but cotangent theta, and tan 90 plus theta means somewhere here we are having 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 like that continues. 90 plus theta, that lies in the second quadrant, and in the second quadrant we know that tan is negative. So that is nothing but minus cotangent 45 degree, or m is equal to, what is meant by cotangent 45 degree? So cotangent 45 degree means it is nothing but 1. So therefore the answer becomes, that is minus of 1. So minus of cotangent 45, that is nothing but minus of 1, that is value of m. Now, so we know the slope and we know the y-intercept. If we know the slope and y-intercept, then the required equation of the line can be written as, what is required equation of the line? So required equation of line is given by this required equation of line is nothing but y is equal to m into x plus c. Required equation of the line, I will write it as y is equal to m into x plus the constant c. So that is nothing but y is equal to m value, slope is minus 1 into x, that is minus x, plus c value is minus 3 by 4 minus 3 divided by 4. Or this can be written as y is equal to minus x means that is nothing but minus x by 1, 4 multiplied with x, that is minus 4x minus 3 divided by 4. You can write the solution from this step within one line you can write. So, this is also equal to minus 4x to the LHS, that is 4x, 4 into y, that is plus 4y, minus 3 to the LHS, that is nothing but plus 3 equal to 0. This represents the required equation of the line, that is 4x plus 4y plus 3 equal to 0, that is the required equation of the line. So, now let me to give one question as the homework problem, that is nothing but the question is find the equation of the line. Try to write solution for this question, that is find the equation of the line L, find the equation of the line L passing through the point or sorry with the slope, find the equation of the line with the slope minus 4, with the slope minus 4 and y-intercept minus 1 by 2. Find the equation of the line with the slope minus 4 and the y-intercept is minus 1 by 2. Try to get solution for this question. So, let me continue with respect to the second form of the equation of a line. First form of equation of the line, that is nothing but slope-intercept formula, and we can consider slope-intercept formula in order to get the equation of a line if and only if the slope and intercepts are given in the question, or angle of inclination and slope, angle of inclination and y-intercepts are given, then you can consider that first form. Second one is nothing but we are going to consider slope point formula. So, what is meant by slope point formula? Let us discuss, and after that the problems which are related to slope point formula. So, second one, that is nothing but slope point formula, second form, slope point formula. And slope point formula, use of this slope point formula is to find the equation of a line whenever the slope and one point is given in the question. If one point is given in the question and the slope or inclination is given, so then to find the equation of a line you can consider this. So, let me draw the graph of the function, that is nothing but, or I can consider the diagram x axis and y axis with respect to the origin O, slope point formula. So, that means one point is given in the question and I can consider a line like this. So, any general line you can consider, and this represents the line L which we have considered. So, here given that the line passes through one point, and with respect to different textbooks we are having different notations. The line passes through the point x naught comma y naught you can consider, or you can consider the line passes through x1 comma y1, or any other notations you can consider. So, here let me consider like this, that is the line passes through one point A with the coordinates x1 comma y1. Line passes through one point with the coordinates x1 comma y1. If we have 2 points, we know formula to find out slope of the line, right? So, in order to consider the proof or the solution, I am going to consider one arbitrary point. A line mele idda yaudo ondu point you can consider. So, that arbitrary point always we are denoting it as P of x comma y. One point is given, line passes through one point, that is x1 comma y1, and this point we have considered as arbitrary point. Now, I can find out slope of line joining these 2 points, right. So, here I can write it as, let me to consider the statement or statement of this, that is slope point formula. Statement is the equation of a straight line, the equation of a straight line, the equation of a straight line with the slope m, the equation of a straight line with the slope m and passing through ordered pair of passing through the point, that is ordered pair x1 comma y1 is given by y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, is given by y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So, let me write the proof of this, that is slope point formula, or the explanation I can write like this, that is let p of x comma y, let p of x comma y be any arbitrary point, let p of x comma y be any arbitrary point, p of x comma y be any arbitrary point on the line L. P of x comma y be any arbitrary point on the line L, that is you are considering one random point, that is nothing but p of x comma y, and one point is given, that is A, line passes through this point. So, I can write the expression for slope m. What is meant by m? Slope of the line is given by, how to find out the slope of the line for these 2 points, y2 minus y1, or here I can consider, now we are considering the 2 points as p of x comma y is one of the point and another one is A with the coordinates x1 comma y1. If you are having 2 points, then slope is given by y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. In this case I can write it as y minus y1 divided by x minus x1, or this I can also write it as m divided by 1 is equal to RHS, or m into x minus x1, m into x minus x1 is equal to y minus y1, that is nothing but our required result, that is. So, here equation of a line with the slope m and that passes through one given point is given by the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, where m is the slope of the line. Sometimes the slope will be directly given in the question, or inclination will be given by considering m is equal to tan theta, we should find out what is m. x1 comma y1, that is the point which is given. So, this represents equation of a line when the slope and the point is given in the question. So, let me consider one note, that is if x1 comma y1 is 0 comma 0, one point, that is note. So, if ordered pair x1 comma y1 is equal to 0 comma 0, if x1 comma y1 is equal to 0 comma 0, that means the given line passes through 0 comma 0, means that is nothing but origin. So, if the given line passes through 0 comma 0, then what happens with respect to this equation? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This equation can be written as, how to write this equation, that is I will replace x1 and y1 by 0 and 0, that can be written as y minus 0 is equal to m into x minus 0, that is y is equal to mx. This slope point formula reduces to y is equal to mx if the straight line passes through the origin, that is 0 comma 0.